Happy Friday, gamers. It's happening. Hi, Zarlon. Hi, Allie. Hi, Baby Edge again. Welcome to the stream. I'm sorry that I made you guys really tiny. Like, extremely tiny. This music makes me insane. Wait, let me turn down my mic gain or else I'm gonna, like, blow your ears out. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Okay, what time is it right now? Exactly 3 minutes in? Alright. We're stopping exactly at 2 hours because if I don't set a hard limit for myself, I'm gonna try to finish the case. And we all remember what happened last time. I went insane. So let's get started, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. It's time to nut. I guess it is. Yeah. Alright. I don't even remember what happened in the first chapter. I know that we met, like, some people, and that's about it. Let me know if the audio was, like, bad or not leveled. The Adventure of the Unbreakable Speckled Band?
In a corner of that small, dark room, Sholmes and I waited with bated breath. In time, there came from the ventilator a hiss and a soft, almost growl-like sound. Suddenly, Sholmes sprang into action, lashing furiously with his cane at a point in the darkness. "You see it, Wilson?" he yelled, his tense voice reverberating through the air. I raised my dark lantern's shutter, and the room slowly came into view. Sholmes was staring intently at one particular corner when he started whispering to me. The victim's most perplexing final words. The Speckled Band. I believe this is the terrible coil to which she referred, Wilson. In front of us was an enormous adder, its fangs bared as it threatened to strike. It truly was
I'm muted
the
because I'm
most
eating some
terrible
soup.
speckled
I'm
band
here, though.
I had ever seen.
I didn't expect there to be talking, so I was like, okay, perfect opportunity for me to eat some soup. Sholmes? Just like splum? Oh, I hate that.
So then, let us
Oh.
unravel this mystery and discover what events led to this curious murder. Pray, do excuse me.
I'm eating like the
cabin door was
stew,
bolted
like a
from the
beef
inside
stew.
when the man was
I said
killed.
soup, but it's definitely stew.
No marks to suggest the bolt was tampered with in any way. So, this would appear to be a locked room mystery. In his final moments, the victim scrawled a message on the floor.
Is that Russian?
Almost certainly with the ink from this upset bottle. A Russian word.
Oh my god, it is
The
Russian!
victim was a Russian man then, and the letters are well formed, suggesting he was compos mentis at the time.
Oh god, it's a locked room mystery. I hate that. Ugh.
Not penned by the same hand as this
I'm
message.
already like kind of
In
over
fact,
it.
it was written by someone of a different nationality.
I'm just too stupid to figure them out. That's the problem. It isn't really like a problem with the cliche or whatever. It's just I'm stupid.
Just prior to the incident, by the victim himself, I would venture. Well,
I'm loving this already. Great.
have we here?
Also, was there voices in the last case? I don't remember.
No one must touch before maritime police come. We must wait.
That won't be necessary. You see, in less than 5 seconds from now, I will reveal the killer to you.
What? Don't be absurd. This is murder. I need cabin locked from inside.
Ah yes, the locked room. But that mystery is paper thin.
Is this guy like Sherlock Holmes?
You don't mean the culprit is in there?
Why is she British?
Who are you, and where have you come from?
I'm a great British consultant detective.
Oh yeah,
only
he's British
one in
too.
the
I
world.
forgot. Okay, never mind.
Sherlock Holmes. I presume you must have heard of me.
I don't don't know why we give Japanese characters British accents. British. In it. Oh, we can see my mouse. Oh, that's fine. Should I say this in a British accent, guys? Me, me head is throbbing. What's going on? Something's not right here. I think that sounds like Australian. There's trouble in the air. I don't know my accents. So Sholmes is British, but not like Susato. Susato's the girl. Hi, Plum. It's Friday, innit? It's Friday! I don't know. UK streamers? Yeah, they always stream like at weird hours. The Japanese characters are voiced by real Japanese VAs. Oh, that's cool. The idea being that they learned English in Japanese university. Okay. Should I actually read all of this in British? Is this what we're saying? Because it's gonna be really bad. Wait. Oh wait, what? Why? Please don't. Yeah, thank you, because I'm not gonna be able to. I can't move. Oh! His hands. I got scared. I don't know why. Oh, it's this kind of cruise. Is there a pineapple on the door? Ugh, what the? Why am I in handcuffs? So you wake up now, Is this Sholmes? I'm assuming. Oh. Okay, I guess not. We had to drag you out of the wardrobe. I do not believe how you could not wake up. You are the true cold-blooded man. Is he Russian? You... Ha! You found me then. Da, we found you. And now you pay. Criminal! Oh yeah, this guy's Russian. Okay, thank you. How long are you... I don't know any accents. You hiding in that tiny wardrobe, Ugh, sorry. Sailor, that means his real identity is Ailer. Now that you have been found, it is time to admit your crimes. Unless you want to find out how cold the ocean is, No, I'll tell you everything. There's only one thing I'd like to know from you. Isn't that... Sholmes, please? It's not. Okay. Why'd you do it? Why did you take his life? Miss Susato! Wait. What did you just say? Take his life? Where is he? Where's Kazuma? Oh, I forgot about Kazuma. Oh my god, is he dead? Is he dead? Is he dead, you guys? Because I'm gonna end the stream right now. No! You guys. I'm literally gonna start crying. Is he dead? I'm not gonna keep playing if he's dead. Okay, somebody has to tell me. I literally am not gonna do anything until you tell me. Not the boom sound. Oh my god, he's dead. No! Your VTuber's jiggling. Your VTuber's boobs jiggling as you cry is pretty good. I don't care about that right now. Answer my question. Isn't not just sleeping? Can I ask you guys a question? Why If you knew, why would you make me play this game? Oh my god. I'm just gonna be so sad. I'm sad. Oh, I've had the worst week and now this. I can't take it. Ha! You pretend you do not know. You are a wolf in sheep's pelt. You are the killer. Do not try to make excuses. I kind of forgot this happened right away. Zerlon. So he is dead. You guys are seriously. He I feel like that TikTok or that Vine. That's like my white Valentino bag. You guys. Is he really dead? I can make things better, but it's a lot of spoilers. Whatever. Man, killing off the mentor character in Ace Attorney game? Who could have foreseen this? Not me! I don't play Ace Attorney! Oh, I'm so sad. Okay, hold on. I gotta take a sip of water. God bless the Queen of Cosmo's nips. What? Kazuma-sama's body was discovered not long ago. I'm so sad. Here, in this very cabin that was bolted shut from the inside. His body? Wait, he spoke Russian? That's weird. Please, do not try to tell us that you were doing this terrible thing in your sleep. Kazuma's dead? He can't be. And these handcuffs. Surely you don't think I have to know. Why did you take Kazuma-sama's life? Answer me, please! You played this dang game and then I went and bought it and you can imagine how upset I was. I am so sorry. I will upload a Apple phone notes app style apology for this on Twitter. Cause oh my god, I'm so sorry. You got this. I don't know how to speak words. No! Cosmo. It was just 2 short weeks ago. It really was like months ago for us, but no! I'm so sad. He's so sexy. Are you sure about this? Won't we get in trouble? Ayo? Don't you find it fun being a stowaway? Besides, how else could you come to England with me to study? Oh my god, he was going to study! Oh my god! It's been almost a year since you played? And it could have been forever. Had you not... You all... wanted me to be sad. What the hell? It was really something else when they brought your luggage in here earlier, though. Oh wait, this is not Kazuma talking. Oops. The way that the Russian crewman just tossed your traveling case onto the floor. I thought I was gonna die. Yes, I still can't quite believe that. I really didn't think you'd be able to fit inside my trunk. You must be even less of a man than you look. 336 days since the last case? Whoa, how many days are in a year? Days in a year. Oh, 365. Never mind. Hey! Honestly, I thought I'd broken every bone in my body! Well, it's about 50 days until we dock in Great Britain. What a weird sentence. But if you confide yourself to my cabin here, I don't expect anyone else to discover you. Again, I don't know. Guys, do I know how to read? Ugh, I hope not. I get the feeling those Russians wouldn't be very forgiving of a stowaway. What if I tried sounding like Ash Ketchum? Did that sound like Ash Ketchum, you guys? Should I be a voice actress? They plan to keep him hidden for 50 days on a boat? Oh, Jesus. I know, because I played these games while I was unemployed. Jobless behavior. They're a sturdy bunch, that's for sure. What I want to know is, why do we need to keep it a secret from the young lady? Which Ash? Like Ash Ketchum. Like, go Pikachu! Is that not what he sounds like? Is that not how, what? I don't know how to talk. From our faithful judicial assistant Mikotoba, you mean? From your close friend, more to the point. Surely we could confide in her, couldn't we? Do I sound like Ash Ketchum, guys? Oh, Ash had 2 English VAs? Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I just meant like if you closed your eyes, would it sound like Ash? Honestly, that's kind of exhausting. Voice actors are so talented, because I got tired after 2 lines. I don't believe she'd give me away. No, but if she knew what we'd done, that would make her guilty by association. It's best that only you and I know about this. Is he really dead, you guys? I suppose so. Anyway, it's about time that steward is supposed to come by and clean the cabin. I know it's cramped, but you'd better get in there, I think. It won't be for long. And anyway, compared to hiding inside my traveling case, it'll be a breeze. Yes, but what if the steward decides to open the wardrobe for some reason? Then I'll be in for it. Stop worrying. I tell you what, why don't you write "keep out" or something on this piece of paper? What? Then I could stick it over the wardrobe doors once you're inside. I don't know. Oh! Oh, Jonna, thank you so much for subscribing! I'm, like, not a good actress. We'd only been at sea for about 15 days. How could this have happened? We were supposed to be going on this adventure to England together. We'll leave you at next port. Stay quiet until then. Don't make more trouble for yourself. Murderer! Travel man, 2 weeks is nothing back then. Yeah. No! I'm not a murderer! Duh! You said you admit everything about your crimes. No! That's not right! I mean, yes, I did stow away on the ship, but... Murdering my best friend? My lover? No one else could have done it. Admit the truth. Susato-san. Please, tell me what happened. I need to know! Very well. But there's something that I would like to ask of you too. Ugh, those eyes. She looks like she's ready to destroy me. This nightmare's getting worse by the minute. I suppose all I can do is to try to find out what really happened. Ugh. I don't want to ask. I don't want to know. This question keeps me up at night. Hello? Do I even want to know? Yonosuke sus. Agreed. He really has been killed, hasn't he? This isn't just a bad dream? My hands. And these handcuffs. They think I did it? They think I'm Kazuma's killer? When they found him, the cabin was locked from the inside. What do you mean? There's no access to the cabin via porthole window, and the bolt on the door can't be operated from outside. In other words, after the crime, the culprit couldn't have escaped these four walls. What? Or, to put it another way, the culprit can only have been somebody inside this cabin. Or, do you have some other explanation? This is impossible. How did he die then? What happened exactly? Are you still going to deny the charge? Even despite the circumstances? Please, Susato-san, you have to tell me! The cause of the death is still undetermined. You don't know how he died? The ship's doctor's examining the body, but of course, he has no post-mortem analysis experience. I don't suppose we shall learn more until an expert has been consulted at our next port of call. So presumably that means there were no obvious external signs of injury then. That's true, yes. Sorry. Oh, hey everyone, guys! Welcome to the stream! Okay. It's true. What's true? Yandere. Okay, me and Elise are watching first. Hi, MBZ. Please avenge Kazuma. This is like depressing. I like literally don't actually want to keep doing this. Can anyone tell me what actually happened here in this cabin? I don't understand. Why would anyone want to kill Kazuma? Presumably that's something you know the answer to better than anyone. That's it? What do you mean that's it? This is over, yeah. Okay, we're gonna go watch a Korean movie. Okay, bye, have fun. Wow, you just gonna let someone kill and get away with it? Wow. I don't understand. Everybody's being so damn mean to me, and it's bullshit. Please. Whatever you say, you were here in the cabin after all. Well, yes, I was, but... He would always wake before dawn and do his training first thing in the morning. I was waiting outside his cabin, as I have every day so far on this voyage. But this morning he did not come. I could sense that he wouldn't. Does that mean he was already dead when Susato-san arrived at his cabin? This is a weird question. Does that mean he was already dead when Susato-san arrived at his cabin door? I wonder. This is not a good sentence. This is bad sentence structure. Does that mean he was already dead? Like, I don't know. Not a fan of this wording. We got a speedrun being mean. Time is limited. He was already watching the dude. I think I'm being pretty nice tonight. Alright. That's your opinion! I knocked, but there was no reply. And then I started to become worried, so I went to find a member of the crew. I agree, that should have been a question mark. Thank you, Zawan. I may not know how to read, but I know about sentence structure. The crewman forced the cabin door open, and when we managed to get inside... Ah! There was Kazuma-sama collapsed on the floor. And the white tape there now shows exactly where he was found, I suppose. I had no idea anything had happened. I must have been asleep in the wardroom somehow. I wish it wasn't the case, but that's just very hard to believe. This is all very hard for me to believe too. Trust me. Now I've told you everything that I know. So it's my turn to ask you a question. Yes, alright. My head feels so heavy. It's still throbbing like anything. That's not a saying. It's still throbbing like anything? Like what? It has to throb like what? It's still throbbing like my dick. Oh, no, he's dead. Like what throbs? My heart! Yeah, my heart. Stowaway. Why are you even on board this ship, Maruhodo-san? You said something before about being a stowaway, didn't you? Oh. Yeah. I'm afraid that's true. It's 2 weeks since you left Japan now, and I've been shut up in this cabin this entire time. I had no idea. But how could you have occupied Kazuma-sama's cabin for so long without him noticing? No. That would have been impossible, obviously! Yes, of course. Kazuma invited me. He wanted us to go to England together. Oh my god, they were gonna get married! Is gay marriage legal in England? Let me Google this really quickly. Can I get gay married in England? It's legal! Maybe they were gonna get married. Well, not during that time period. Oh yeah. Was gay marriage legal in England in the 1900s? I'm gonna say yeah. He actually asked you? But why? I'm afraid I don't really know the reason myself. I don't understand. I should have done the Ash Ketchum voice. Kazuma, why do you want this? What's the real reason? Oh my god! Do you think Kazuma framed him for murder? That would be like ultimate betrayal. Why go to such extreme lengths to smuggle me into England with you? Because you were in love. You're so sexy! It's an idea that's been on my mind ever since the end of that incredible trial. I think I told you then, didn't I? That you ought to become a lawyer yourself. Well, yes, you did say that, but I didn't think you were serious. You have a talent for it. I can assure you of that. But I've never really thought about becoming a lawyer. Well, that's something that you can decide for yourself. London is at the spearhead of cultural development. The center of the world in many ways. There can't be any harm in seeing such an important place with your own eyes, can there? Well, no, definitely not. But on a personal level, if you were to become a lawyer then what? Nothing. Forget it. What kind of dumbass flashback was that? I learned nothing from that. Kazuma-sama was always saying the same thing. That he wanted to change the Japanese legal system. Perhaps he thought that he could do that with you. The patent of Holmes' way of doubt. I doubt this. Yes, maybe. Something's still bothering me a little. The look in his eyes then. It's darker than I've ever seen it before. Susato-san. I'm sorry we kept it a secret from you. My stowing away on the ship, I mean. If I know Kazuma-sama, I expect he was trying to protect me. To avoid me becoming guilty by association. That's exactly right, yes! Word perfect, in fact. Why does it still say stowaway in blue? Oh, it's just the highlighted option. Okay. Wait, I want some of my soup. I'm gonna mute myself. Emotional support soup. If you're not the culprit, then tell me. What happened last night here in this cabin? Well, the thing is... Okay, here's my theory. This is my theory about what happened okay. He got drugged. And then he was asleep. And then Kazuma took a poison pill that slows his heart rate to the point where he's almost dead, so people thought he was dead, and then he takes the antidote, and then he's alive. Why, though? That's stupid. I don't really remember. Kazuma brought me something to eat, just like he always did. And then I got myself into that wardrobe over there, like, just like I always did. Why was he sleeping in the wardrobe? Why wouldn't he sleep on the, like, under the bed or something? Plum, you like drugs, question mark. Wow, Plum, you should write a video game or something. Will you help me? I'd be down. We should make a video game together, but like, the cuties don't die. He's in the closet, but tis. Disappointed. After that, I fell asleep. Well, yeah. So deeply that you couldn't even stir when Kazuma-sama was killed? Well, yeah. The way she, like, wants to murder me with her eyeballs, I just feel it. I know it sounds unbelievable. Really, I do. But it's the truth. If only I'd woken up, then perhaps I wouldn't be in this predicament. And for some reason, my head's so throbbing like anything. Why does he keep saying, like, anything? He needs to give, like, an actual example. Do you think- okay, second theory. Really? Second theory. He was in the room. Ryonosuke was in the room, and like, oh wait, but he saw Kazuma. Okay, theory. He was in the room, and Kazuma gave him food, but the food that was meant for him was laced with like a drug to make him knock out. But because he gave the food to Ryonosuke, Ryonosuke got knocked out because he got drugged. And then whoever wanted to kill Kazuma came into the room while Kazuma was like, I don't know, reading. And then they like fought. And then he got injected with like poison. Or like the poison that makes your heart slow down, but it actually doesn't kill you because he didn't get enough poison. So he's not dead. And then that's it. Even Susato is like, I don't know about this one. Is something wrong? Oh, No, it's... Please forget it. Oh my god, it's like she's talking to me! She's like looking at my theory and she's like, never mind. Susato-san, you have to believe me, I didn't do it! I really don't want to doubt you, but the trouble is, there's no one else who could have possibly done this. Ugh. Kazuma, I don't understand. Why? Why did this have to happen? Ugh. I can't take this. Don't try to go anywhere. Oh, shit. You're the perpetrator of this crime. Perpetrator? You can't leave. I can't allow that to happen. I'm sorry. But Kazuma was killed right under my nose here, and I didn't do anything to stop it. Why? Never mind. How am I supposed to just sit around, my hands tied, while whoever did this walks free? No. I can't allow that to happen. Well, what do you propose to do then? I'm going to investigate. I'm going to find out exactly what happened here. I'm going to work out who took out Kazuma. I'm going to work out who took Kazuma's life and how and why they did it. So I'm sorry, but you're going to have to excuse me. Darts out of the door. Oh shit, wait, what happened? Oh! What the? That was a Susato takedown. Susato, what? What martial art form is that? I'm going to need you to prove it. Sorry? Prove it? Yes. Your innocence. I need evidence. But how am I supposed to... Have you forgotten already what you achieved just a few weeks ago? You've successfully defended yourself in a court of law. Ah, naruhodo ne. She's expecting me to present some conclusive evidence. I have to get Susato-san to believe me. I'll show her some evidence right now that proves I'm not guilty of this awful crime. Okay, alright. Why did we write keep out in Japanese if the crew was Russian? What? Why? Wait. Okay, second theory. Kazuma doesn't know Japanese? No, of course he does. He's Japanese. Okay. But why did he write his, like, death note in Russian? Because he didn't write the death note. It was like a red herring. I don't know. You guys didn't react to my previous theory, which is, like, making me mad. Because I'm like, was it not good? I thought it was pretty good. Okay, here. This is the paper seal I wrote for the wardrobe. I remember really working hard to make it. Bro, this is like... Alright, whatever. But I'll never forget how Kazuma reacted. Do you expect the Russian crew to be able to read that? He said. Still, I was sure people would get the idea, even if they couldn't read it. So he used it anyway! Why didn't he read it then? What is... Whatever. And it worked. I don't know if the crew thought it was creepy or what, but no one opened the doors. Because I'm sure Kazuma wrote the note again in Russian, right? Hold on, I'm gonna take a bite of this, like, cracker. I mean, you can hear me. Not really that good at ASMR though. How do I rotate things? Oh. You can see the remnants of the glue that we used to stick this over the wardrobe doors. Although it wasn't proper glue, of course. We didn't have any of that with us. So what is it? What's that sticky white stuff, you guys? Guys? So oh. I'm glad that they explained it for us. Some rice. But to a story like me, every single grain of rice represents precious rations. That's why I spread it as thinly as I possibly could. I couldn't bear to waste any. Alright, fair enough. Ah, the symbol of Yume University. Every student wears this pin with pride. It's funny, but most emblems seem to be either round or rectangular. I like the spike design, even though it doesn't really make any sense. Although, it does cause problems. Lots of students end up cutting their fingers on their badges. Perhaps it was the idea of one of the founders. A sharp pin for a sharp mind or something. Do you think— oh, there's numbers here! Do you think Kazuma used this to prick his finger, and then he used it to write blood on the floor? If it's anything like my household, you can always find spare grains of rice attached to your socks. Oh my god, same! I don't know what the fuck. I'll present this shit. I don't know.
Yes!
Oh! Tell me, when I was discovered in the wardrobe before, was this piece of paper stuck over the doors? Oh. Yes, it was. I remember clearly. I thought so. Kazuma always put it in place whenever I went to sleep in there. Just in case the cabin steward or some other crew member decided to look inside. So, naturally, he did the same thing last night as well. Ah! Yes, of course! The gentleman who discovered he peeled that sign from the wardrobe doors before he opened them. But if I was truly the culprit, I couldn't have climbed back inside of the wardrobe and stuck this on the outside of the doors on my own. Yes, that's quite true. In other words, it's impossible that I killed Kazuma. Well, even if you are sprawled hopelessly on the floor, then I can see why Kazuma-sama thought so highly of you. Thank you, Suzato-san. Now, do you think perhaps you can help me up? Well, in the light of that evidence, I don't see any reason why I should stop you from investigating in here, at least. Thank you! So you finally believe me? I'm sorry. No. What? I'm not sure yet. I can't rule out the possibility that you used some sort of conjuring trick to put the sign back in position. What did you think I am, a magician? I just went to grab myself some applesauce, but it had fermented? Oh god, ew, like mold? Or like yeast? Yum? Ugh. I have such a fear of that. Okay, sorry, this is not related to the— it was spicy? Oh my god, it really did ferment. I have such a big fear. I don't know if you guys know this, but if you leave, what's it called? Capri Suns in the sun, they'll like get mold in them, and like this is like such a thing that like they have it, I think, on their website or somewhere, where like if you drink Capri Sun and like you feel like a lump of like basically like a SCOBY, that it's not dangerous. Another fear for the list. Yeah, enjoy. Yeah, because the Capri Suns are the ones in the bag, right? The like silver bag. Anyway, you're welcome. Also, I'm sorry, Zero One. That actually sucks. For now, I suggest you investigate as thoroughly as possible in here. I'll do the same. Alright, let's get to work, Susato-san. Thank you. I thought you meant thank you for the fact, and I was like, I don't think you should thank me for that. Fun fact, Capri Sun, not so sunny after all. It's so true. So true. Please don't misunderstand me. I still have my doubts. Oh. I shall be watching you to make sure that you do nothing that might disturb the crime scene. I wouldn't want you using your conjuring tricks to destroy evidence, for example. She thinks Saruhodo's like some sort of like, what's it called? Wizard. Right. Oh my god, fine. Oh my god, we're still talking. Well, anyway. I should start investigating in here. Examine everything I can. Please! I want to stop reading. Kazuma, I swear. I will avenge your death! Examine! I don't want to talk to you. I like literally need a break. What's this? What do you think this is? It looks like a bell. Oh. Glassware. It's broken clean in two. The glass is such a beautiful color. It looks like a cute little nutsuka fastener from a kimono outfit. I'm not sure that sounds like Kazuma. He wouldn't have secretly carried a cute little trinket like this around with him. Would he? And the mark beside it. What is it, I wonder? It has sort of a brick-like hue. Yes, you're right. It's the color of brick, isn't it? Even though I don't see anything of the same color anywhere else in the cabin. Oh my god, okay, how are these means? Oh dear, that won't do. Oh, what's the matter, Susato-san? Whenever I'm examining things, I always find myself so focused, I forget to look around properly. Ah, yes, that's not good. I don't suppose you're as foolish as me in that regard, are you, Naruhodo-san? No? I'm sure you're careful to look all around using BM. Big Mama. Why BM? That's such an interesting key. Like, it's usually like WASD. Now, let's investigate all corners of this cabin. Yes, let's do that. I suppose my field of vision has been rather small until now. What a weird way to explain this, like, game mechanic. Okay, move. BM. Oh, okay. There's some chicken bones in the ground. No, not that. Can I, like... I wanna click on these chicken bones. That's my dinner from last night. A roast chicken. It was really tasty. Yes, it was really delicious, isn't it? I'm telling you, guys, is my second theory, like, actually, like, right? I think it is. But, did you get it on the floor here? I'm not a dog, Susato-san. I ate at the table, of course. B as in bingo and M as in mingo. It's like Wumbo and Jumbo. Which begs the question of when and how they ended up on the floor. But Kazuma-sama didn't like chicken at all, did he? I get it. I also do not really like chicken. No, that's right. So he didn't touch it. Which meant all the more for me. Oh no! Does that mean Kazuma-sama spent his last night on this earth with an empty belly? Oh my god, it is actually sad. It's just too horrible. Oh, now I suddenly have a guilty conscience and an achy stomach. Investigate thoroughly, but I can't get anything out of place. Okay. Seigi, the Japanese word for justice. The brush strokes are straight and true, just like Kazuma. Yes, his calligraphy always was a reflection of his heart. Yet you... Can you really look at those characters without feeling shame? Knowing who drew them so thoughtfully? Damn, so thoughtful. Of course I can! I mean, I'm innocent, so why should I be able to? Shouldn't I be able to? Even though you stowed away on this ship? Now you're gonna bring that up, aren't you? I can't win. Oh my god, it's like Danganronpa! That's Kazuma-sama's precious sword. He never went anywhere without it. Yes, he was always saying that a Japanese man's katana is his soul. I believe he had worked very hard to convince the government to allow him to bring it on the trip. I suppose that shows how important it was to him. Girl, let it go. She's never gonna let him let it live it down. No. Now he's gone. But I'm not ready to let spirit go just yet. I'm kind of like over it. Like I was really sad, but now I'm just kind of like, all right, let's move it along, you know? I think it's bullshit. Cause like, what's up with this chair? What's up with this lamp thingy? These are the rules of passage for travel aboard the SS Movia. Send a list of requests from the captain to all passengers on board. Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabins. Pets are also strictly forbidden. Okay. Oh my gosh, she's gonna be like, you're a little pet, aren't you? What? Why are you staring at me? Oh, sorry. I was just thinking. Are you more of a dangerous object or a pet? What? I told you! I told you! I told you to like, you're a pet, because you're storing away the closet. Sorry, Susaka-san. I'm sure you're wonderful. Thanks to your streams, I've learned to get over it. I'm so glad. As usual, it only takes 48 minutes for Plum to be over it. Oh my god, you guys. Like, unironically, what is it about, like, me and, like... only having like the emotional bandwidth of 45 minutes to like deal with something. I don't know what that says about me. I can't decide. Well, one thing's for sure. Either way, I wasn't supposed to be in here. The books have fallen over on the shelf. Look. They've all toppled the same way. Do you think the boat was like really fast and then it like stopped? You need to download more RAM? Yeah, I think so. Me wanting to replay these games, but me remembering how long these godforsaken games are. Yeah, don't do that to yourself. Just watch me play them, you know? I will play this again in like 20 years, probably. Just kidding. And what's this? A statue of some god of the sea? That's Poseidon? Thank you very much. Although he's fallen over as well. Yes, it's almost as if the whole shelf's been ransacked and everything mown down at once. I wonder if... perhaps it was cause of Masama doing his morning sword training, do you think? I seriously doubt it. Then perhaps... it was you, Metal-san? In a fit of rage? I wouldn't have bothered leaving the wardrobe just to mess up a few books and a statue. And the things I've been thinking about have anything to do with the case, I wonder. Well, I'll just set everything straight again. I don't like to see a mess. Why is she touching the evidence? I would just like to ask. Did our 50k points only pay for one case? No, it paid for the whole game. How many cases are... you know, can I Google that or will I get spoiled, guys? Can I check how many cases there are in this game? Or does somebody want to tell me? Because I would just like to know. This probably bought you, like, the entire... Let me Google, don't. Okay, I'll stop. I will not toot anything. BM, bowel movement. There's 5? Oh my god, you guys! The 50k points paid for the 5 chapters. The 5 what? What did I say? What is this? Cases? The 5 cases. So you get to finish the game. You get to make me finish the game. Aren't you so happy? I am. Can't you hear it in my voice? That's a very large traveling case, isn't it? Yes, it carries a lot of memories for me. Memories? What do you mean? Well, that's actually how I stowed away on this vessel. I was brought on board inside that case. Ah, yes. I see it says this way up in Japanese. Which in hindsight, I should have realized the foreign crewmen wouldn't have been able to read. And I was turned over and over and over. And then I was tossed on the floor in here. Oh dear. Being a stowaway isn't as romantic as it sounds. Well, it was less painful than a Susato takedown. And I'll pay more! That's what it takes! No, I will do it. Listen, I felt guilty. That was a lot of points. I really tried hiking it up to a point where I was like hoping it wouldn't be achievable, but then I felt bad because I wasn't streaming enough, and I was like, alright, I'll extend it a little bit, and then I shot myself in the foot. 9 more, including this one, if you go through all the way through the resolve. Sure, I might. You know, what's... It's not... It's not Sonic Adventure 2, so yeah. Plus, like, I finished the list, you know? Like, I think I can do it. Okay, let's click on that. Move the desk. This is where dear Kazuma-sama would have sat whenever he was writing. Was Susato, like, in love with him, low-key? Okay. London Diary. Poor Kazuma. He didn't even make it through his destination. Oh my god, that's so sad. It looks as though the last entry is incomplete. Which means, what? He was in the middle of writing it when the incident happened? Let's see what it says. It could be a valuable clue. Hiya! That's out of the question. Kazuma-sama may have departed this world, but we must not read his private thoughts. Oh my god, Susato-san is a queen. She gets it. Nobody reads somebody's journal. What is something important? Something relevant to the case? Alright, alright. I won't read it. Damn. Damn. See, if it was me, I wouldn't let that slide. Naruhodo-san. Poor Kazuma-sama. I don't like prying into people's personal matters either. But in this case, isn't the need for clues more important? Oh yeah, I already clicked on that. I love prying into people's personal matters. Alright, well... Remind me never to, like, share a personal matter on here. Not that I ever do. Did Kazuma write that before he died? Again, did Kazuma actually write this? I don't think so. I think this is part of the framing. Also, where's this Sloan guy? It looks like it's written in ink. He must have knocked the ink pot from the desk when he collapsed on the floor. This doesn't make sense because the way his body is facing towards the desk. So if he was sitting at the desk when he was, like, quote-unquote attacked, if he was facing the desk, his right hand, I guess theoretically his right hand would have knocked it as he stood up, but then the ink splatter would have been facing this way, but from what I'm looking at it, it's facing this way. So then, if he was sitting at his desk, then he got up to the door to welcome in whoever was gonna murder him. And then whoever was gonna murder him was thrown off by the fact that he was still conscious. And then he was like, "Hey, yo." And then this guy was probably like, "Hey, do you like some sugar?" And he was like, "What? I guess, let me check." And then he turns around and he gets injected with the poison. And I guess in the midst of the poison injection, he could have theoretically knocked it over. But if he's poisoned, he wouldn't have written. No, you know what? He got poisoned. He passed out. Whoever poisoned him knocked over the pot to make it look like he knocked it over. And then he wrote the Russian. That's my theory. I know this is like... I don't know Russian. Never mind. Then I suppose he wrote this message by dipping his finger in this village. Poor Kazuma-sama. No doubt he was in terrible pain. It's almost unbearable to imagine it. And then he wrote the Russian is the best way to end a sentence. Thank you. I suppose he was trying to leave some kind of clue in his final moments, was he? This just makes me think of the first case in Danganronpa where it's like Mizono. Not. Who the fuck is Leo? I didn't want to spoil the first case of Danganronpa, so don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry about it, but everybody knows exactly what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, partner, but I can't read your writing. Partner? Ayo? I don't think that's Japanese, Naruhodo-san. He's so stupid. What? Then what language is it? It pains me to admit it, but I don't know. Alright, Susato, you're... Guys, the context clues! Look at the sign behind you! It's literally in Russian! Oh. It's not a foreign script I'm familiar with. What does it mean, I wonder? It means... he's dead. It's 2 weeks since we set sail from Japan. Have you really been living in that wardrobe the entire time, Naruhodo-san? Honestly, I'm really worried about Naruhodo-san. Was he just, like, standing in there? Ooh, there's a vent up here. He called... Okay, guys, new theory. Kazuma comes back, brings the dinner, right? He's like, I brought you dinner. It's actually chicken because, I don't like chicken. So here's some food. Food was meant to be eaten by Kazuma, because Kazuma is the intended target. Naruhodo eats the food. He probably was like, alright, I'm done eating, thanks for hanging out. Gets in the thingy. Kazuma's like, okay, puts the sign on him, or whatever. He's writing his little diary. Somebody knocks on the door and is like, hey, yo, aren't you supposed to be, like, asleep? Or something. And he's like, what? He grabs his sword, but it gets knocked out of his hand. Guy injects him with the poison that slows his heart rate down to, like, 1, so people can't tell that he's not alive, or he's alive. He gets knocked out. Person, like, spills the ink, writes the words, then uses this rope here to climb into the vent after locking that door to frame it as a closed-door murder. That's my current theory. Somebody write that down, because I'm gonna forget it. The Russian translates to wanna be famous. Oh my god, not the bot. Okay, have you really been living in that wardrobe the entire time, Naruhodo-san? I think living isn't quite the right description. Oh. Oh no, I suppose not. Well, it must have been rather exciting, making this voyage in your own secret hideout. The trouble was, I never knew when a member of the crew might come in. So yes, I did basically have to live in the wardrobe. And last night was no exception. But because of that, you had no idea what was happening out here in the cabin. No. Sadly not. Okay. This is a belt cord contraption. Okay. What do you mean contraption? I read about it in a book I was studying that talked about life in Great Britain. Large households often have bell cords like this, which you can pull to ring the bell to summon servants. Really? That sounds almost magical. Shall we give it a little try? Yes! In the interest of cultural research, obviously. I suppose nobody comes for lowly Japanese people. What? No! Why do they have to make it racist? I mean, it is the British, so I guess it's, you know, to be expected. No. I'm sure that everyone's just busy after all. The sad reality of the time period. I know, when they make the time period real. I think at some kind of opening for a ventilator. A hole through which fresh air can circulate through the cabin. Okay. Oh yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm curious not about, like, architecture in the 1900s in Japanese houses, because they don't have, like, central air, so they wouldn't be familiar with this, would they? Isn't that a little odd? What do you mean? Well, this ventilator, if that's what it is, looks like it must connect to the next door cabin. Yes, it would appear to. You're right. But if its purpose is to allow fresh air into the room, surely it must be connected to the outside. That's true. Perhaps it's so that rain and spray don't find their way in when the seas are rough, or something like that. I suppose maybe that's it. I'm telling you guys, Oh God! What? He was. Hello? Ew! Why is he here? As far as I can tell, it looks like he might just be European. Oh my god, that Legally Blonde musical song. Is he gay or European? I don't remember the song actually. Does anybody remember that musical? Is it just me? Oh, how did he... You've noticed the man too, haven't you? I have no idea who he is or how he got in here. Oh my god, it was him! It was Sherlock Holmes! Never fear, Holmes is on the case. But he looks suspicious and tall. Suspiciously tall! Maruho-san, don't tell me. Do you really not know who that is? No. Well, no. I don't have any foreign friends or acquaintances at all. He doesn't look like a member of the crew. There's something very, usual about him. And he's investigating Kazuma's desk, or is he playing on it? I can't tell. Well, in that case, we simply must talk with him. He's so tall, he must only be one person. Oh my god, is he multiple people? Is he like 3 people in a coat? Am I imagining it, or does Susato-san look almost uncontrollably excited? By the way, I expect that you've noticed already, but just in case, if you press space on people when they're in the crosshairs, you can converse with them. How the fuck am I supposed to know that? Alright then, I'll get that suspiciously tall gentleman in my sights and see what he has to say for himself. Oh, please do. Get out of my... Get out of my... There's like something that's like... Oh, I can drag the crosshair around. Oh, that's pretty swag. Now I'm just dragging it over everything to be sure that I've got everything. Oh, I didn't inspect the door. Okay. And the guy. Okay, hold on. When I went for help and the crewmen forced the door open, this bolt had been firmly closed. It's quite a small bolt and not particularly sturdy, and it just slides across to secure the door shut. But still, with this door bolted, there would be no way to get in and out of the cabin, that's for sure. Okay, let me talk about... It's no wonder everyone suspects me. When she glares at me like that, I feel tense all up and down my spine. I remember reading once in a detective novel. The culprit used a needle and thread to draw the bolt across from outside the room in a situation like this. Yes, that's a clever trick, isn't it? I'm an avid reader of detective stories myself. But the door of his cabin and its frame are made of metal, and they seal together perfectly. There would be no possibility of using that needle and thread trick here, I'm afraid. When she glares at me like that, I feel pins and needles all up and down my spine. Perhaps I should see what this Russian crewman makes of the scene of the crime. Excuse me. What? I was wondering how it's going. The investigation, I mean. grandmother told me Japanese people do not make jokes, but it is not true, I see. What is this? What is this, like, stereotype? What the hell? Sorry? The criminal asking for investigator for information about this crime. Very funny. Oh, it wasn't supposed to be a joke. He doesn't appear to be laughing either. He's convinced you're guilty. He might have useful information though. I have to keep trying. So last night, did you notice anything out of the ordinary at all? Yet, of course not. Now back to the corner of room and make silent. I say no more to you. Did I hit a nerve? Just for a minute there. Seemed a little flustered. Okay. Let's talk to Sholmes. Excuse me. Excuse me! Do you have a moment? Shh! This is a critical— oh wait, no, he's not Russian. These— I don't know how to do British accents. Hello, my favorite little freak? Oh, I hate that. This is a critical point in my investigation. I didn't think of some British words. In it? Maybe I should leave him alone. He seems a little unfriendly. Yes, perhaps that would be for the best. Greetings! I hope I have not kept you long. Ah! What exactly were you doing on Cosmo's Cess just now? Oh. Oh, I see. Fascinating. What is a British accent? Fascinating. Fascinating. Sorry? What do you see? It feels like he's looking right through me. Oh, yes. Everything is clear now. The train of reasoning has run its course. My deductions have crystallized. You have been have been in Afghanistan, I perceive. Just recently returned, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry? What? And now, whilst adventuring towards foreign climes, you find yourself in the most troubling predicament. Oh! Well, that's true, at least. But how? Don't tell me she's falling for it! How the deuce I know that, perhaps? It was really most elementary deduction. Hardly worth explaining. Have you perhaps managed to deduce anything else? Susato! She's eating it up. It's his deductions when he meets Watson. But of course, of many great things. Oh, great many things, whatever. There is no mystery, my dear madame. For example, you have fled your native land of Russia, being, as you are, a merciless revolutionary. How are you gonna look at him and be like, yes, you are Russian? He's like one of those people who are like, I don't see race, and I'm like, I'm sorry? You leave 16 victims of assassination in your wake, and no travels to England to blow up the Crystal Tower. And when the be-ribboned occupant of this very cabin discovered your identity, you ended his life too. Yes, I believe that summarizes the facts beautifully. No need to hide the truth now. Nothing deceives these eyes. Bro, he is dumb. Just to be clear, you're talking about me, aren't you? Certainly I am. Do you see another in this cabin who fits the bill? A Russian assassin with 16 victims to his name? Yeah, the Russian guy at the door! I don't even see one person who fits the bill. He's the only Russian, the guy at the door. So it's true. But oh my god, she's getting brainwashed. It was you who did this to Kazuma-sama. What? And you're plotting a revolution too. Girl. It's shameful behavior, Naruhodo-san. Absolutely wicked. No, listen. Hiya! It is the worst case of Blue's Clues. Now explain yourself. Tell me everything. This is ridiculous. This is actually ridiculous. How could you do it? For pity's sake, open your eyes! I'm not a Russian revolutionary, obviously! Oh. Forgive me. And as for you! What kind of deduction was that? You were just saying the first thing that came into your head! Ah, but was I not right? Whilst venturing towards foreign climes, you do find yourself in a most troubling predicament, do you not? Well, yes, maybe. Ha! There you have it, you see? What do you make of that, Well, to be honest, the ship is en route to England, and I'm in handcuffs at the scene of a murder. So I'm not really sure you could call it deduction. It's more plain observation. Indeed. An observation, my dear boy, is the basis of all deduction. My method is founded upon the observation of trifles, you see. I announce my findings with a brassy certitude. And more often than not, I'm right. I don't think you've introduced yourself. Ah, my apologies. How remiss of me. I am none other than the greatest detective of all the centuries, known to men and women of the world over. The inimitable Sherlock Sholmes! I'm sick of him. I'm like actually tired. He is in another world with those goggles, like VR chat. It's so funny. So, it's really you? The actual Sherlock Sholmes? The very same. The inimitable actual Sherlock Sholmes. Do you know this man, Susato-san? The most famous detective in the world? Naruhodo-san. Of course I do. There's nobody who hasn't heard of him. Me. Like, hello? Excuse me. What planet have I been living on, then? We must ask him what he's deduced. He'll have worked out the entire case already, I'm sure. Really? Why do I feel uneasy about this? I'm really tired of him. I'm not gonna lie. I guess there's nothing left to inspect. So let me just play it safe. Yeah. Almost as famous as Top Cat Girl VTuber Pyro Peach. Oh my god, Zerlan, but like, why is that like a really cute username? Should I just rebrand? Missed opportunity, man. I really don't want to have to talk to him. Like, this is exhausting. Feel free. So, you're a great detective, are you? Sorry, what was your name again? Indeed, I am none other than the one and only Sherlock Sholmes. Oh, I see. You're German? Sherlock, was it? No. I have no hair. I mean, I have hair. Please, call me Sholmes. You can read all about my exploits in this exciting London publication. I lost the British accent. I forgot how to. I forgot. Oh yes, Rance magazine, full of wonderful short stories and interest articles from Great Britain. I never miss an issue. I've had it sent from England, especially. Ah. Yes, here it is. The Adventures of Sherlock Sholmes. So, you're the protagonist in a series of short stories, then? Indeed I am. And you've read so many of your own stories, you've really started to think that you are a detective? Make no mistake, I'm not the poor, deluded fellow you take me for. Your inference is backward. Backward? My trusty biographer reports my greatest detecting achievements and chronicles them in the magazine. You have a biographer, do you? Doesn't everyone? Mine goes by the name of Dr. Wilson, presently keeping shop in London. Dr. Wilson? I must say, thanks to that publication, I've been fantastically busy as of late. Why, this very moment I am returning from Asia, having solved the mystery of a cursed royal crown. Really? I can't work out whether I should take this man seriously or not. I have never even seen you use a cryo unit before. I haven't streamed Genshin in a while, okay? Deduction, you see, is to me a science. Logical reasoning in its purest form. A science? Really? The astute observer notices even the most subtle of reactions in a subject. A fear to glance, a twitch of a muscle, a slight inclination of the posture. Fingernails, arm sleeves, furrows in the skin. All these things are data. Right. And the trained logician makes deductions from this data in the blink of an eye. The ultimate conclusion is, without fail, the truth. As I demonstrated only a few short moments ago. How can you look me in the eye and claim that? Hi, Kishot! Welcome to the stream! Hydrate? Okay, I'm gonna slurp down some mineral water. Give me a second. Okay. Slurp. So you see, I have attained both of the observation and deduction and fame. That is what makes me the one and only Sherlock Sholmes. Reading as this guy is exhausting. Have you managed to deduce anything about this particular case yet? Have I managed to deduce anything, my dear fellow? Who do you suppose discovered the culprit in his most cunning hiding place? That's right. It was none other than the great detective before you now, Mr. Sherlock Sholmes. Ah, I see. In other words, I'm in these now because of him. When I became anxious about Kazuma-sama this morning, I summoned all of the crew members to force the cabin door open. And I concealed myself amongst the number, gaining entry to the scene of the crime. Yes, luckily for everyone, the great detective Sherlock Sholmes was on board. And the handcuffs seem to be an excellent fit, Mr. Naruhodo. The very moment I laid eyes on the scene, two facts were immediately apparent to me. Oh, really? Two facts, you say? Oh, God. Okay. Mr. Sholmes, tell us, please. What two facts were apparent to you when you came into this cabin this morning? Ah, yes. But first, let us be precise. The two facts in question were immediately apparent to me. Yes, understand. But what are they? Allow me to elucidate. The two facts that I deduced from a mere momentary glance at the scene of the crime were as follows. Number one, the cabin was locked from within, rendering escape of the culprit out of the question. Number two, the victim was Russian and killed following a dispute with the acquaintance. Oh my god. Hold on, Mr. Sholmes. What made you think that the victim was Russian? Observe the dying message left by the victim on the floor. That is the Russian word for wardrobe. I'm sorry. How does Sholmes know Russian? A little sus, as the kids say. Do you really think Kazuma-sama would have put the dying message in Russian? In their final moments, many find their native tongue filling their head. For this young man, Russian. Ruski skuski. Kazuma was Russian? How are you doubting yourself? You knew him! Initially, I considered Garderobe. Maybe the name of a killer. A certain Robert Guard, perhaps. But in the interest of thoroughness, I decided it would be wrong not to look inside of the wardrobe. In there, at least. Well, you found Mr. Nadaholo sleeping soundly. Quite so. I found you! The renowned Russian revolutionary killer. Why is it that I'm Russian too? I observed that you were wearing the same attire as the victim. In other words, you were acquainted. And if my memory serves, that outfit is the traditional dress of the Russian people. Our school uniforms are traditional dress of the Russian people? I had no idea! And I had no idea a detective could get something so wrong. Sholmes annoyed me the first time I saw this game played, but I've learned to appreciate him as a living shitpost. Yeah, he truly is. I took a photograph of the victim in the message that I might analyze it for possible hidden details. At least he has a camera on him. Oh no, I don't want to see this. This was taken immediately after the young man was discovered, before the body was removed. No! Yes, Kazuma had already been taken away when I woke up. This is the first time I've actually seen him like this. Are you alright, Mr. Nadaholo? Oh, yeah, thank you. The photograph of the crime scene has been entered into the court record. Can I ask you something, Mr. Sholmes? What, pray? You mentioned Russia before as well, didn't you? You know, when you said I was a fearsome revolutionary fleeing from Russia and all of that. Ah, yes, the train of reasoning that led me to the truth. Would you mind explaining that train of reasoning to me? Do you think? Certainly, if it interests you. How many times? I'm not Russian and I don't speak Russian. Can we talk about your deduction before the things that you concluded about me, I mean? Ah, the now famously accurate, troubling predicament you find yourself in. Actually, it was the other details that I was more hoping to discuss. You know, the merciless Russian revolutionary and the assassin of 16 part. Ah, yes. The more sordid details. It was a fairly commonplace deduction. Here we have this morning's paper. The main headline reads, Revolutionary violent Bolshevik leaves Russia via Shanghai. Okay, I do not look like him. This vessel made a port call at Shanghai yesterday, and last night the young Russian was murdered. Since when was Kazuma Russian? It sounds like Mr. Sholmes has concluded he was Russian because of what Kazuma-sama wrote on the floor. It was a simple after reasoning to realize that the culprit of this crime was the same merciless revolutionary. One who would kill the very man who helped him to escape after his true identity was discovered. Yes, you. Violent Bolshevik. No. How can it be me? I don't look anything like this man. Just look at his face. Well, you are a fearsome revolutionary after all. Therefore, you have no doubt learned how to revolutionize your appearance as well. Japanese. And, I might add, your name does not appear on the ship's passenger list. Need I say more? Well, that's because I'm a stowaway. What about the other details? The 16 victims of assassination and blowing up the Crystal Tower? Ah, yes. The journalist clearly interviewed the man and printed out those particulars in the article. The deeds of this man have been perpetrated thus far, and those he is plotting. Yes, everything about this revolutionary Bolshevik is included. There can be no mistake. Do revolutionaries usually just agree to interviews with newspaper reporters, I wonder? And what about the part where you said I was just returning from Afghanistan? Also quite clearly stated here in the article. Bolshevik has recently returned after a period of subversive activities in a war-torn region of Afghanistan. Where is that, anyway? This Afghanistan place. Yeah, take the paper for yourself as a little memento of this great deduction. Okay, does he just read words and it just becomes like a reality in his head or something? Oh, thank you. I've absorbed all of that which is of interest to me within the pages, but I see no rubbish bin nearby. God, this guy's exhausting. And you may find the article on the back page of interest as well. In the back? Cast your eye over it sometime if the interest takes you, though you may need someone to interpret. It's all written in Russian. I couldn't help to read it, but I suppose it wouldn't hurt just to glance at the article. There might be a picture or two. Before we started talking, you were examining Kazuma's desk, weren't you? Kazuma? Oh, yes, the victim. Did you notice anything useful? Anything at all? Observe, for a moment, the desktop of the victim. Oh my god, no, I don't want to read his diary! You see that the victim was engaged in penning some text. London diary. Oh shit. London diary! Kazuma was keeping notes of the trip. Ah, but... I don't think you should read his private writings. It could upset people. Tragic! And something you ought to perhaps elucidate before the act of reading. You mean you read it already? It is my business to know what other people do not. Yes, believe it or not, I know a smattering of Japanese. Oh, see. Well, you're about to know what a Susato takedown is. Oh my gosh, she's not gonna do it because it's Sherlock. Shaking my damn head. Susato-san, aren't you gonna throw a detective with one of your trademark throwdowns? Takedowns? I'm sorry, Nanaho-san. What on earth do you mean? Life is so unfair. Anyway, to return to the matter at hand, namely this diary belonging to the victim, it would appear that the final sentence is incomplete, as if the author were cut short. Tell me, what is the nature of the writing? Pray be precise as to details. Oh, but I thought you knew Japanese? It's on cooldown. A smattering, dear boy, a smattering. Sayonara, bonsai, kado, nado, nado. I'm just suitably impressed. This diary is littered with complicated looking characters for which I can read precisely none. So that was all just showing off about before. Man, this guy's a loser. If you would be so kind as to show me, I would be happy to read it to you, Mr. Sholmes. I'm much obliged, my dear madame. Oh, why did I think he said my dear twice? Whatever. The final entry in Kazuma-sama's diary consists of just 2 short sentences. The first reads, 1:23 a.m. I can hear a faint whistling sound. A whistling sound? These are very deep waters. Pray, go on. The second sentence reads 1:35 a.m. What looks like some sort of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill. Speckled band? What on earth does that mean? I have no idea. I've never heard that expression before. The ventilator grill, you say? The man was presumably referring to the lattice there on the wall, which connects to the adjoining cabin. Yes, the adjoining cabin. And that, dear children, is why the Japanese find foreigners obnoxious. So true, so true. I'm telling you, the vent. The vent. So, I believe I've given you enough to consider for the time being at least. Do you have somewhere to go? As it happens, the victim's writing in his diary have piqued my interest. The matter warrants further investigation, I believe. And now, if I'm still too long, the seasickness takes hold. Case summary, red vented. Oh, I suppose. You're thinking of investigating the cabin next door, which the ventilator it connects to. Crime detectives are about a curious breed. Our minds rebel at stagnation. We crave mental exaltation. So yes, I intend to investigate. Hence, the truth will soon become clear soon enough. I read that wrong. Do you think perhaps we could go with you? No. That would be somewhat complicated. What? Why? A symbol will answer your wish should reveal the answer. These. After all, you're the prime suspect in this matter, no? There's no point in trying to turn it into a question. You're the one who decided that I was the culprit in the first place. Whatever do you mean? I have no recollection of naming you as the culprit at any point. Damn, was it Susanoo that put the handcuffs on him then? You must be joking. You just said it only a moment ago. Dear me, you are clearly misguided. I would have no cause to say such a thing. Is he just gaslighting us? Well, actually, Mr. Sholmes, I did hear you say that too. You're quite sure? Well, that's very strange. I wouldn't have said that you had the face of a criminal, you know? Not really. So what, were you looking at my knees? Like some great detective you are. Well, anyway, that was then and this is now. What do you mean? What I mean, sir, is this. If you are the culprit, then you must play the part more convincingly. Roll over and accept your fate. Now he's just being plain rude. And off he goes, having just laughed in my face. Sense of humor is just as twisted as his name. Aruholo-san, what are you standing there for? Huh? We must go and investigate the cabin next door as well. Aren't you forgetting something? What about these? There's a way. Hiya! After Kazuma-sama spent his dying moments struggling to leave us a clue, you're willing to give up? You're just gonna roll over and accept your fate? As if you gave me any choice in the rolling over part. I think we still have some investigation to finish off in here first, don't we? Let's carry on examining what we can in this cabin while we wait for a chance to slip in next door. Good idea. The situation doesn't look good for me, but there's still some things I can do to help myself. I owe it to Cosmo to do everything I can to find a way out of this. And bring the real culprit to justice. Is something wrong with all this one? Oh, no, it's just that crewman standing by the door. I can't help feeling like I've seen him somewhere before. Oh, yes, you're right. He does look familiar. Excuse me, sir? Yes? What can I do for you? Is this the tuberculosis guy? Is it TB guy? Bro, this red bro, he needs to be disbarred. Nice cookies. It sure is! Oh my god, it's tuberculosis guy! Hey dude, what's up? Did you murder Cosmo? Just asking as a friend, you know? I recognize that face, but it can't be. Oh my god. It is! I didn't know you were here, Inspector Hosonaga. The way he's just bleeding constantly. Hello again. What are you doing here? I think that should be my line. I was so stunned when I saw you, my heart stopped. I'm pretty sure it's a tuberculosis, my guy. Nearly stopped. I hope. I received some special orders to go undercover as a member of the crew on board the ship. Again? You certainly seem to enjoy undercover work, Inspector. If there's anything I can do to help you, please ask. I never expected to see this man on board. But perhaps his presence can help me out of this hopeless situation. Bro, your mouth! Wipe it up! Here, I can wipe it for you. I'm just gonna investigate while he's like chilling. Being chillin'. Doesn't look like there's anything else I can look into. There's nothing on the table at all. The plate and the cutlery are all over the floor for some reason. Yeah, it's strange. Last night when I went to sleep, I'm sure everything was still... No, wait a minute. What is it? That's funny. I can't seem to remember anything about what happened after dinner after all. Or at all. So then... Perhaps you are responsible for what happened to Kazuma-sama. No. Not at all. No, I got drugged. I'm telling you guys, I feel like my theory might be... I might be onto something here. Oh no, that's not what I meant to do. There you go. So what are your special orders this time, Inspector? Yeah. Yes! I kind of sound like Ariana. Yeah. And why are you dressed as a member of the crew? I'm so sorry. This is all my fault. I take full responsibility. For what? My orders were to act as Asoki-san's not boyfriend, bodyguard. It was Minister of Justice Chikoku who pushed for this overseas study tour to go ahead. And he entrusted me with ensuring that Asoki-san reached Great Britain without being assassinated. Oh my god, you guys! My theory! I told you! The chicken was meant for him! Is this why you guys weren't responding? Am I right? Did I figure it out? Did I figure out the case? Say yes. Say, somebody, please, 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 somebody, am I talking to the void? Manakodobo, did I figure it out? Please, please, oh my god, if I did, oh my god, oh my god! Okay, whatever, I don't, ah! Oh my god, am I goated? Am I the best? Without either confirming or denying Plum 5 head. Oh, ooh. Oh my god, you guys. Oh my god, you guys. Okay. Assassinated? How could that have been a possibility? I'm not sure. But these are complicated times. There are tensions between the world's greatest powers. War. War never changes. Minister Chikoku said that we should be prepared for all eventualities. This is incredible. I don't believe it. Kazuma-sama was assassinated! Obviously, we couldn't give Asogi-san a visible security escort. Which is why I'm undercover now, posing as one of the crew. I see. And I didn't take my eyes off of him the entire time we've been on board. From morning until night, every day. But I had never imagined it would happen here inside of his own cabin. Not here on the first-class deck. I failed miserably at my assignment. And Asogi-san is dead as a result. I'm a disgrace. All I can do is humbly apologize. Inspector. So if there's anything at all that I can do to help now, just say the word. We're doing what we can to investigate Kazuma's death ourselves. I thought you might be. Didn't do it, did you? You're not the killer? Of course not! We'd really like to investigate the cabin next door. So we need to be allowed out of this cabin. I'm sorry. What? You've been deemed to risk the ship's safety. If you moved to even touch the handle of the cabin door, that stormy-looking seaman there would surely snap your neck in two. I suppose I'm not just a stowaway now. I think I'm a murderer as well. Would it be possible to give me something to work with, do you think? I'm gonna need something persuasive. The fact that I'm not Russian, maybe? I don't know, like... What do you mean? I had a solid reason why the next door cabin should be investigated, for example. And I'd do everything I could to persuade the captain to allow it. Really, I'd lay my life on the line if I had to. I'm not Russian, I have plenty of time. But I don't see how. There may be a way. What? Really? Think about how you try to persuade me of your innocence, Naruhodo-san. By presenting me with a piece of evidence that you already have in your possession. Evidence? It's just the same as when you were in court. You must have done it many times during your trial. Simply select the present panel and choose some evidence that Inspector Hosonaga could use. So evidence that could give us a viable reason to investigate the next door cabin, is it? Alright, yes. I think I might know what I can use. Let's see if I can present the evidence with the evidence. Let's see if I can present the detective with the evidence he needs to persuade the captain. Alright. Back. Present. Oh, like present, not present. I was like, are we giving gifts in this game? Maybe this? What's that? It's Cosima's diary. Just before he died, Kazuma-sama wrote something rather strange in his diary. Strange? In what way? He wrote, "What looks like some kind of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill." A speckled band? That is strange. Yes, we're still trying to work out what he meant by that. But what I'd like to know is... Don't tell me. The ventilator, is it? You're very astute, Inspector. That ventilator clearly joins the next door cabin. That's right! So if we could just investigate in there, we might be able to work out what the speckled band was. 8 minutes from 2 hours? Oh, thank you. Okay. Alright then. I can't leave this cabin at the moment. I was stuck here until we arrived to the next port. The captain has given me strict orders to guard the scene of the crime, you see. I'll have to entrust the investigation to you two. Really? You're willing to do that? Yes. As long as you don't leave the first class cabin area. I'm afraid I can't remove those handcuffs, though. But what about the captain? Aren't you going against his direct orders? I'm a man of my word. And I promise you that I'll lay my life on the line if that's what it takes to convince the captain. After all, I failed to keep Asogi-san safe. This is the least that I can do. Thank you. Let's seize the moment then, Naruhodo-san. Just select move and we can leave this cabin at last. Move. Alright, let's see what we can find out. Back. Move. We're finally making a break for it. It took us 2 hours to leave the room. God. Finally out of that cabin. Not much of a boyfriend, but an alright guy, that TV man. Yeah, I like a TV guy. I think I just hated him in the first case because he was like annoying and like contradicting me constantly. And I was like, bro, I'm just trying to win this case. I have to admit, this isn't quite what I was expecting. It's less spacious out here than I thought it would be. And this is the most luxurious accommodation. Yeah, indeed. Yes, indeed. Kazuma-sama was being sent on the study tour by the government. That's why he was being put up in a first-class cabin. Even still, this is about twice as large as my accommodation in steerage. Really? That must be awful. Oh! Oh god, the Russian guy scared me. Look over there! That's another crewman keeping watch. He looks enormous, even if he is sitting down. The door next to him leads to the second-class accommodation. I suppose he's making sure that no one comes in who shouldn't. I suppose. Are people in handcuffs? Naruhodo-san? You look like a little boy visiting a toy shop for the first time. I would have thought you'd be used to the ship by now. We've been at sea for 2 weeks already. Did you not hear him when he said that he stayed in the closet for literally like 2 weeks? Well, yes, I know. But the thing is, I was inside Kazuma's trunk when I first came aboard. And ever since then, I've been shut up inside that little wardrobe. It must have been a very trying time for you. Please, don't give me that pitying look. Let's examine. There's a huge book on top of the table there, and there's a pen next to it. Yes, that looks like the ship's log. Shall we have a little look through it? The writing is so neat and precise. Every detail about the voyage has been meticulously recorded. You wouldn't expect such a rough and ready sailor to have such beautiful handwriting. And nothing. No reaction at all. I thought he might appreciate the compliment. I'm not sure that rough and ready is much of a compliment on Naruhodo-san, even to a sailor. Anyway, last night's log is mostly blank. Presumably that means there was nothing to report. This looks like a plan of the SS Buria, which shows each deck. Look. The Buria is a large-scale steamship with a triple-skinned hull. What a marvel of engineering! Well, it's been playing on my mind for a while now, actually, but how is it that such a huge lump of metal doesn't just sink to the bottom of the ocean? Listen, the concept of buoyancy blows my mind. Oh, that's really quite simple, Naruhodo-san. It is? Oh! Consider the Japanese archipelago. The islands of Japan? Yes. They're not metal, but they are enormous lumps of earth. Many, many times larger than this ship. They don't sink, do they? They've been floating happily on the sea since the gods created them. Well, I suppose so. That wasn't an explanation at all. She's like, yeah, think about it. Things just float. And I'm like, okay, I guess. What do you think this is? It's a very pleasing shape, isn't it? Sir? I mean, it does kind of look like a titty, so I get it. It's the emergency alarm. Probably best not to touch it. Oh, an alarm. It says, press only in times of emergency. It looks like as though it sets alarm bells ringing all over the ship, and it brings the vessel to a complete stop. Oh, this I have to see. What are you doing? You mustn't touch it. But this is an emergency situation. Just look at my handcuffs. You know full well that's not what the alarm's for. If you were to bring this vessel to a standstill for no good reason, you'd be in an even worse situation. I wish everything would just stop. This ship concluded. If you have to do something foolish, at least make it something that doesn't affect everyone else. So true. I mean, it kind of does look like a titty. It's a good quote. Okay, we're at 2 hours, but I just want to investigate this weird ball. Ah, a trap for catching mice. Yes, we have plenty of those at home in Japan. Although they seem to be using a lump of chalk or something as bait. Let me see. Yes, I think that's what's called cheese. It's made from milk of cows. Cheese? I wonder what it tastes like. Fucking amazing. You can't eat it, Naruhodo-san. The trap will snap shut on your fingers. Really? I suppose you're right. You weren't actually gonna try it, were you? All I've had to eat for the past couple of weeks is Kazuma's leftovers. I don't know how hungry I've been in that wardrobe. Or you. I'll find a little snack for you later. She is so caring. She is so sweet. Well, we're done. For now. The game got so quiet. I'm so used to having our like music playing. Susato the best. So true. Let me save this really quickly actually. I was like, what if it doesn't save? And then save complete. Back. Exit game. Actually, let's go back to title. See you next time. Thanks you for playing the game. Thank you. Thank you for making me play this game, even though you made me kind of cry. Let's go ahead and raid somebody. Let's see. Let's see, who's live right now? I have to go like to Twitch.tv. Oh my god! Oh, Jack's just playing Luigi's Mansion? Alright guys, I know I've rated Jackster for like the 30th time this week, but like, I really want to watch Luigi's Mansion. Okay, guys, let's be really nice to Mr. Ojaxer. When is Great Ace stream? When is next stream? Okay, well, I was about to say that. Next stream is on Monday. We're gonna do some, I think I said World of Horror, right? We're gonna do something spooky for sure, because it'll be Halloween on Monday. And then the next Great Ace stream, maybe we'll do this on a Friday, and then stick to The Sims on Wednesdays. I think that's pretty fun. We'll have those two kind of consistently, but I'll post a schedule in Discord when I get to it. Is this game not spooky enough? This game is more exhausting, okay? Having to speak in a fake British accent is pretty tiring. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and if you're doing something for Halloween, please stay safe. I will see you all Monday. Alright. Bye-bye.